All right, this is our total hip machine. So there are actually 4 different main movements that you can do on this machine: an abductor kick, an adductor kick, a hip extension, and a hip flexion. I'm going to show you guys how to do each of those and how to set this machine up. So with the weight adjustment, it's a pin system. So you just pop the pin out and put it back in. What you can adjust here is the height of the pad here that we're going to use for our movements. So what you can do is you can pull out on this knob, and that allows you to bring it in or out to whatever height you would like with that. I'm going to raise it up a little bit more for myself. What we can also do is change the rotation by pulling out on this knob, and that allows us to have free motion to rotate the pad wherever we would like it to go. First movement I'm going to be showing you guys is an abductor kick. So what we're going to do with that is we have these handlebars here that we can use to support ourselves. I'm actually going to adjust this and turn it a little bit more so it makes it easier for me to get into the machine here. I'm going to rest this pad on the outside of our leg, grabbing the handlebars here to keep ourselves stable. And then with this leg that's pressed against the pad, we're going to essentially just raise that leg out. And that's going to work our hips that way. And then for a hip adductor kick, instead of an abductor kick, we can start with the pad out a little bit more. And then for that, what we will do is place the pad on the inside of our thigh on one of our legs. And that will allow us to bring our leg in, work the hips that way. Another thing we can do is a hip extension. So for this, we're going to place our inside leg over the pad, gripping both hands on the handlebar. And then for this, we're going to want the pad on the crease, on the back of our knee. And we're going to do the same movement as like a kickback or something of that nature. We're just going to kick our leg back, and you're really going to feel it in your glutes on this one. Pressing the back of your leg against that pad and kicking outward. And then the last movement will be a hip flexion. So with this one, placing the pad on the front of our inside leg, gripping both the handlebars again, and kicking that knee upward.